Welcome back to Motive for Money. In today's video, we're tackling some of the most pressing financial issues many people face. From the harsh realities of being broke to the allure and risks of gambling, we'll explore various aspects of financial struggles. We'll also dive into the importance of side hustles and effective budgeting to help you navigate these challenges and improve your financial situation. Let's get into it.
Let me push the fucking thing, man! Don't tow it away on me! Cost me money! I don't have any money, dude! I'm broke, man! My life sucks!
You ever been so broke? You ever been so broke you're not even sad about it no more? Like, you just like, okay, I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for gas. I don't know how I'm gonna... And I literally have a trip. I have a trip in a few months in December. Huh? I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed students. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for anything. I have no money.
Assalamu alaikum, family. I'm tired of being broke. Okay? I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of working for somebody else and having to spend what they have given me. In regards to, I know y'all, those for my workers that's out there working 9 to 5s or doing whatever 3 to 11s, whatever the case may be, or working part-time jobs just for their little money in the pocket. If you have bills, just know that in a month, over half of that is already gone. If you have bills, in a month, over half of that is already gone. So say for instance, you got a car. You got a home. Rent is going to take that. Car insurance, car note, gone. You know what I'm saying? That's going to take that. Millionaires and rich people have different streams of income. I can't stress this enough. Millionaires, billionaires, and rich people, the upper class, have multiple streams of income. You have to, if they do work a 9 to 5, trust me, they got something on the side. Either 2 to 3 businesses on the side. If they do work a 9 to 5. And then in that 9 to 5, they most likely at the top in that job, whatever the case may be. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of being broke. And I'm definitely going to make my way up to the top. Whether it's through social media, posting content, whichever way. I will be an entrepreneur and work on my own to help build myself up if it's the will of Allah. Peace, fam.
The first clip is truly heart-wrenching as we see a man pleading with a police officer not to tow his vehicle because he doesn't have the money. This is a stark reminder of how financial struggles can impact every aspect of our lives, even our mobility and ability to get to work. Next, we hear from a woman who has reached a point where she's so broke that she doesn't even worry about it anymore. Her resilience and optimism shine through as she expresses faith that things will eventually work out. This attitude is inspiring, but it also underscores the harsh reality many people face daily. In the final clip, a man shares his frustration with being broke despite working hard for someone else. He points out that most of his income is consumed by essential expenses like rent and car payments. Highlighting the importance of multiple income streams, he announces his decision to become an entrepreneur and build his own financial security. His determination to take control of his financial future is commendable and a powerful reminder that sometimes changing our situation requires taking bold steps. Let's move on to our next clip.
I'm just trying to get money, man. I'm tired of being broke.
I know you're tired of being broke, and that's why gambling it seems so enticing to people because it's a quick fix. But there's an ugly side to that, which is what you're living right now, where you're losing the money. You are not winning in life. Let that sink in. You are losing money. You're about to lose your wife. You're about to lose your family. Yeah. Stop chasing a win. You got a win right there. Look at the win you already got. Can you turn to your wife right now and say, I have a gambling problem?
Hold on.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Take your time. It's all right.
I may, or I may not, but it looks like I do have a little bit of a problem with gambling.
Don't nothing ruin your day like your parents randomly texting you about a bill. Welcome to episode 11 of Frugal as Fuck. My name is Imani, and the goal is to keep as much money in my checking or savings account as possible. One of the key things that I've learned on my financial journey is that you have to be resourceful. So when you get that random text from your parents about a bill that you have never paid in your life, but they want you to pay now, child, you can do it because you have saved the money and been frugal to be able to do so. One of the ways that I've been resourceful is that I stopped grocery shopping for one meal at a time. That way, when I need to make something out of nothing, I always have it. So the night before, I made steak, potatoes, and sauteed spinach and used the leftover sides that I had to make another meal for the next day. I made some Tuscan chicken, which I was honestly proud of because I feel like I'm 26 and I just learned how to grocery shop. And honestly, it's working out for me. I love being at home, eating at home because, baby, my food is the best food there is.
In these clips, we witness a poignant moment on a talk show where a man admits to gambling because of his financial struggles. The host, empathetic yet firm, confronts him about the destructive impact of his habit on his life and family. Urging him to acknowledge his gambling addiction, the host highlights the imminent risk of losing his marriage and family. The gambler's reluctant admission hints at the grip his addiction has on him, revealing the tragic cycle many face when caught in such compulsive behaviors. Next, we see a woman demonstrating a practical approach to managing her finances through home-cooked meals. She emphasizes using leftovers creatively to stretch her budget while still enjoying life's pleasures. By prioritizing frugality and preparing meals at home, she ensures financial preparedness for unexpected expenses, a crucial aspect of financial stability. Her analogy of eating out being akin to gambling on whether the food will satisfy adds a thought-provoking perspective to everyday spending habits. It's important to consider how our financial decisions impact our lives and relationships. Let's delve into the next segment to explore more insights.
She's negative $850 every month. In my personal opinion, the income is the problem. She only has one credit card, which really isn't bad compared to some of the other budgets that we look at. But she has this other card right here, the balance transfer card that has a zero balance on it. And unfortunately, I can probably tell you what's going to happen here if changes aren't made. So if you can't get the expenses less and you can't get the income higher, both of these cards are going to be maxed out and then you're going to be owing both of them. So please, 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 before you start spending on this balance transfer card or transferring this balance and using this card, please try to cut back on your expenses or raise your income. Now with the expenses, nothing's really too crazy. The income is just pretty low in this scenario. She could get rid of this storage. I don't know why people have storage. If you're not putting your stuff in storage for like a month to move somewhere else, why is it in there? Do you ever go there? Are you using those things? Can they be thrown away? The HelloFresh, I'm not really going to gripe about because that was in probably the food category. So $500 a month for food is pretty reasonable if you ask me. The student loans, see if you can get these down to where you're not paying anything on them at all through the deferment. And then I know that she doesn't want to, but if she could cut out this and this here, that would help. But I really think the solution is the income. No, she really doesn't want to do that. So that's why I say I think the income is the answer. So if you can get an extra job, just a couple $100s a week, that's going to put you back in the positive, at least until this situation is figured out. And then you're able to have two incomes again instead of just this one. So it might just be a side job temporarily.
You are new poor. I am OG poor. Welcome to OG Poor Academy. This episode is crap. I need money now. I have no money. So this is something that has happened to me many times. Those of us that have lived paycheck to paycheck and gone in little cycles had something automatically withdraw that we didn't know was coming. When you're constantly looking at your balance, sometimes things slip through and you might need cough medicine. Just to give a really specific example of something that happened to me, and Sprite, or your life is going to be over, or coffee, or $4 to put in your gas tank. So whatever it is that you need money now, these are the things that you could do today, this moment. Well, maybe not this moment. I don't know what time it is when you're watching this. So like maybe not at midnight, but soon. Okay. All right. Venmo, PayPal in your pockets. Is there money around? Have you checked winter jackets? Have you checked your car? Have you gotten all of your coins together? Is there anything sitting in Venmo or PayPal you maybe didn't know about? Taking that time to like search. Same thing with gift cards. Like search to make sure you're clear what's around you. Because sometimes there's a $20 bill someplace you didn't even know. Does anyone owe you any money? Now, I don't care how long ago it was. If you ask somebody for money for something, or say that they owe you money for something, ask them for it back. Return recent purchases. Okay, don't at me. And don't do this if you don't want to. If you feel like this is a morally gray area, don't do it. But look around, and if there's anything that you have recently bought that you could return, that money's probably going to be worth it. And a lot of these stores have like really pretty generous return policies. So if you have a receipt or is on a card that you used, even if it's washed, even if you don't have tags, even if you tried it for a week and you'll probably buy it again in another month once you have the money, you need the money now, and they accept the return, you can return it. Do you have anything that you could sell on Facebook Marketplace? Probably, most likely. Think electronics, think books, think furniture, think clothes, bundles of clothes, especially if you have kids, like a tub of your 1 to 3 year old, 1T to 3T toddler stuff for $50. Somebody's gonna come get that. So you're not only cleaning the house, you're also getting paid for it. So you could also do like an old school garage sale is another idea. I kind of like Marketplace just because you obviously don't have to put everything out, and you're targeting like a specific group. Same thing with like if you are obviously a person with the children and you're in a children's group, families getting to know each other. Plasma. Okay, this is an OG thing. And I almost didn't put it on the list because it's not now, but it's like borderline close enough now, I think, because they pay you within 1 to 2 business days. So that could be, you see why it's in the middle, but they pay pretty well. So if you're struggling to figure out what your next steps are to make more money, big consideration for Plasma being part of your life for a few months. Do you have any rewards on credit cards? This has happened. Same thing with Target. Any card, any place that you may have a regular attendance to, credit cards, stores, you might just have money sitting there if you're not vigilant about that. I had $15 on my Target Circle card, part of my app, that I didn't even know about until it offered for me to use it when I was in the store one day. And I was like, where did you come from? Anyway, do you have money in electronic places besides Venmo? Used books and CDs to resale shops. So used books and more, great place. It's not a ton of money, right? But it is still some money. So, depending on how many books or CDs or movies or tapes you might get some dollars. Okay, what service do you have to offer for your neighborhood? Can you nanny? Can you organize? Lawn work, tutor, dog walk? Okay. Those are all things, I think, that you could put in your neighborhood groups and say, hey, my Friday afternoon gig just canceled. I don't mind white lies when we're asking for things that we need. So let's say you are really good at organizing and you want to tell people that you organize. Say, hey, I have an extra 4 hours on Saturday afternoon because one of my clients canceled. This is the service that I offered. Garages, closets, pantries. Does anybody need a couple hours? I'm $40 an hour. Somebody's going to take you up on that. Especially right now in winter. Like, if I had a garage and you were going to clean it for me, that'd be great. It'd be super great. Okay, nannying, tutoring. if you want to start watching the kids, some of them are making bank. So saying, I have some time the next couple of Friday nights. If anybody wants a date night, I'm available. Okay, so those are some ideas for if you need money now, this moment. Not this moment, you know what I mean? But here's what you're going to do next week. So save this for the next time you're running around trying to figure out where you're going to find your next $5 before paycheck, okay? But then, as soon as you have accomplished these things, you've gotten through the hurdle that you needed to get through, here's what I need you to do. I need you to find a side hustle that you can do the next time this happens. And that could be one of these things right here. You could become a dog walker on an app or with a company. So for instance, WAG is a dog walking company that you can be a part of, and you can pick up on-demand dog walks. There's no guarantee there's going to be any, but you at least have the ability to log on and see, and they pay you weekly, right? Same thing with Uber Eats, Uber drive people around, DoorDash. Like, what are you doing that you could, if you needed money today, be able to make some? And that could be the start of your new business. Like, you could turn out to go full-time being like the best cleaner in your neighborhood. Or you could start delivering groceries to the elderly, and you actually go to their house to go through their food, to help them meal plan, to go and pick up the groceries, to go and cook with them. Like, that's an incredible service that there's a bunch of people that would pay you for. So find the things that you like to do. And it doesn't have to involve people. It doesn't have to involve driving, right? Look on the internet. I just found another job that I was really excited to see if it actually is something. I haven't finished the application, but once I do, I will talk about it. So, but it is helping this AI company train its AI. So you are rating its responses and saying if it followed the directions, if it's true, if it's false. And they're paying a decent amount of money per hour. And it's one that you can do whenever you have time. You don't have to sign up for a shift. You just literally go on, work whatever time you want, and then log out. So if that turns out to be as good as it sounds, I will let you know. Okay, so take your screenshot.
She's negative $850
a financial
every
advisor
month.
conducts
In
a
my personal
critical
opinion,
review
the
of a
income is
client's
the problem.
budget
She only
and
has one credit
identifies
card, which
several
really isn't
areas
bad
of
compared
concern.
to some of the other budgets
Notably,
that we look at.
the
But she
client
has
is
this other
spending
card right
money
here, the
on
balance transfer
unnecessary
card that has a
expenses like
zero balance
storage,
on it. And
which
unfortunately, I
is
can probably tell
impacting
you what's
her
going to happen
ability to
here
balance
if
her
changes
budget
aren't made. So if
effectively.
you can't get the
However,
expenses less,
the advisor
and you can't get the
identifies the
income
root
higher,
issue.
both
The
of these
client's
cards are going to be
expenses
maxed
exceed
out,
her
and then you're
income.
going to be owing
To remedy
both of
this
them.
situation,
So
the advisor
before you start
emphasizes
spending
the
on this balance
necessity
transfer
of
card or
increasing
transferring this
income.
balance and using
This
this card,
straightforward
please
advice
try to cut back on your
underscores the
expenses or raise
fundamental
your
principle
income. Now,
of
with the
financial
expenses,
stability,
nothing's really too crazy.
ensuring that income meets or exceeds expenses. Moving to the next clip, we meet a woman who humorously identifies herself as OG Poor and offers practical tips for those navigating financial challenges, labeling themselves as New Poor. Her suggestions range from checking PayPal or Venmo for overlooked balances to returning items for refunds and selling unwanted possessions through online marketplaces or yard sales. She advocates leveraging store loyalty cards and credit card rewards, as well as exploring unconventional income sources like selling plasma or providing services such as lawn care, tutoring, or organizing for neighbors. Her comprehensive list highlights the creativity and resourcefulness required to manage financial difficulties effectively. By encouraging viewers to explore diverse side hustles, from traditional roles like dog walking or Uber driving to more specialized tasks such as training AI models, she promotes a proactive approach to improving financial well-being. Her advice resonates with anyone seeking practical strategies to navigate economic challenges and build resilience in their financial lives. That wraps up our discussion on managing finances and navigating economic challenges. From practical budgeting advice to creative side hustles, we've explored various strategies to help you achieve financial stability. Remember, increasing your income and optimizing your expenses are crucial steps towards building a secure financial future. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you manage your finances or any tips you have for others facing similar situations. Stay tuned for more videos aimed at empowering you with the knowledge and tools to thrive financially. Until next time, take care and keep striving towards your financial goals.